Hey everyone, this is Colin from Barn2 Media. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can hide an entire category from your WooCommerce shop page using our WooCommerce Protected Categories plugin. As you probably know, the default WooCommerce behavior is to display all the categories along with all the products inside. WooCommerce Protected Categories lets you change that by hiding one or more of these categories and all the products inside from your shop page. And the nice thing about the plugin is it actually gives you a few different ways for unhiding those categories. You can either have people enter a password or automatically unhide them based on a user account or a user role. I'll explain more about those options once we get into the tutorial, but for now let's just dive right in. I have my test site here, and let's say that we want to hide this accessories category and all the accessories products from the shop page. So to get started, you're going to need the WooCommerce Protected Categories plugin installed and activated, as well as your WooCommerce store. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the settings for WooCommerce Protected Categories. And then you'll want to uncheck the boxes in category visibility. This ensures that no matter which options you choose, your category will be completely hidden from any navigation menus, sidebar areas, widgets, search results, anything like that. So make sure to save your changes. And now you're ready to hide your categories. To do that, you'll use the normal WooCommerce categories area. So go to Products and then Categories. And then you'll want to edit the category that you want to hide. So here's that accessories category, and you just click the edit option. And if you scroll down, you'll see this new visibility area. And this is what WooCommerce Protected Categories actually adds. So you can see you have options for protected and private. And if you click on protected, you'll actually see these more password protected, user roles, users. So basically these are the two ways. You can either password protect it or you can automatically unhide it based on user role or users. So let's do an example with password protection first, and then I'll show you how the user role or user account options work. So if you choose password protected, you can enter the password that users will use to unlock the category. You can actually create multiple passwords if you want. This helps you give a unique password to each person that you want to grant access. And then when you're done, click Update. And now if we go to the version of the store, you can see accessories here, and an option up here. And if we refresh the page, now it's all gone. So it's gone from the sidebar, from the main navigation menu, and the product disappeared as well. So now to actually let people unhide the categories, you need to give them a way to log in. So to do that, you'd go back to the plugin settings. And then if you scroll down here, you can see the options for password protected categories. You're going to want to select a page to put the login form on. I already created this Access Store page. You can also customize the text around it, anything you want. And then you save your changes. And now I'll show you what that page looks like. So here's the Access Store page. Pretty simple, you just enter the password. So now let's go back to that incognito tab. We'll open up the login page. And on the login page, you'll enter the password and then click Login. And now if you go back to the main shop page, you can see that the accessories category and the product and up here, it's all unlocked. So everything inside the category will now be unlocked for the user that entered the password. And if you pop back to the plugin settings, here we go. You can actually see you can choose how long the category is unlocked when they enter the password. So if you wanted to make it very short, you could only unlock it for 1 day. So you have a lot of control here. Okay, now that we covered password protection, let's go back and look at the other method that you have to hide your category. You'll see here you have options for private, users, and user roles. I'm kind of grouping these three together because all are a way to automatically unhide the category for a specific user or a set of users. So if someone with the privilege to see the hidden category comes, they'll automatically see it, but anonymous visitors won't be able to see it. So you have private first. This one will unhide the category for anyone with the WordPress capability to view private posts. By default, this is administrators and store managers. Then you have options for users and user roles. If you select user roles, you can just type in the user role that you want to give access to. And if you choose users, you can select actual individual WordPress user accounts. So let's say that you want to give access only to one person, and that's John Doe. So no one else will be able to see the hidden category, but the hidden category will automatically be unlocked for John Doe. So you'd select the option for users and then search for the account, and there's John Doe. So you'd select that, and then you'd click update. So now let's go back to the store, and here's the default experience, and now we'll refresh it. And you can see that again the category is hidden. So now let's say John logs into his WooCommerce account. And now if we go back to the store page, you'll see the category is automatically unlocked, but only for John. Anyone else, like an anonymous visitor, it would still be hidden to them. If you wanted to be a little more open with who can see the category, you could also choose a user role, and that's a good option if you have like a wholesale store and you want to give special access to just wholesale customers. You could even use a plugin called User Role Editor to create a brand new role just for wholesale customers, and then you could automatically unlock the hidden category that way. If you're interested in learning about User Role Editor, we'll leave a link in the description with a tutorial on how to use that plugin. So those are kind of the two ways to hide a WooCommerce category from the shop page using WooCommerce protected categories. We hope you found the tutorial helpful, and check the channel for more great tips on working with WooCommerce.